93.5 Jukasa Radio, the one station for all nations.
With me now is Mr. Phil Fontaine. He's an Aboriginal Canadian leader and a residential school survivor. He's served 3 terms as the National Chief of the Assembly of the First Nations of the Order of Canada. What has been your biggest career challenge?
My biggest career challenge? That's a pretty interesting question. Given my history in public life, I was chief in my community when I was a young man. I was chief in Manitoba for the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, and of course, as you noted, 3 terms as national chief. I imagine it was being chief in my community when I was young and pretty inexperienced.
Did you find that having that lack of experience actually benefited you as chief?
Well, it certainly has its benefits. I wasn't constrained necessarily by tradition in terms of how to conduct myself. I was pretty expansive in my approach in terms of being unafraid to take risks.
So tell me, what does Dreamcatcher Gala mean to you?
Well, I've been coming here for a number of years now, and GRE, Jerry and Ken, and all of the good people that are part of GRE, I think, do important work in terms of bringing our community together, celebrating success and achievements and accomplishments. It's an opportunity to feel good about ourselves and what we're about as Indigenous peoples, whether we're from this community or any other community from any part of the country. So it's a fun evening, but it's also it gives us an opportunity to reflect upon ourselves, our communities, and to think about all of the many challenges that we have as Aboriginal people, First Nations people, and what our people have done to advance our interests, right, to make our communities better. And in my view, there's no better example of success than GRE.
Well, thank you so much for coming here tonight and supporting Dreamcatcher, and thank you so much for stopping by Jukasa.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to chat.
Playing all the hits on 93.5 FM, online, and on our app. Available for download from the App Store and Google Play.